I feel very done up today. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video, the holiday eyeshadow series. And we are doing a really fun eyeshadow tutorial with my custom curated eyeshadow palette with Unhidden Beauty. It's the Spirit of Christmas palette. So if you guys are new here, I'm Stacy. I feature unfiltered makeup opinions and honest reviews. So if you haven't already, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to my channel. I'll give you guys a little bit more information about this eyeshadow palette and then we'll get into the tutorial. So I did feature this eyeshadow palette in my best of holiday palettes for 2023. This is one of my top picks for holiday palettes in 2023 and it is available on my Unhidden Beauty shop site. Now, this video is not sponsored in any way by Unhidden Beauty. This is just honestly one of my favorite palettes to dip into and play with in the holiday season because I curated it. I named the shades. I designed the front, I designed the inside, I named all the shades, I chose the shades. So this is just a really fun palette to play with during the holiday season. Typically in my tutorial videos, I don't really go into a little deep dive, but this one I really feel needs a deep dive because I made this palette and it's just one of my favorites. It is 12 shades and it comes with a full-size mirror in here, and you can actually remove the shades as well if you really want to take some of the shades out and make a smaller palette if you want. My whole goal behind this eyeshadow palette was to kind of capture the spirit of Christmas to me, what makes Christmas, and some of these shades reflect it. There's a lot of oil shades in here because I feel like that's really what to me brings to mind glitzy glammy eyeshadows definitely during the holiday time. So we have one full row of mattes and then we have two rows of shimmer shades and it kind of goes color coded as well, where I really wanted it to be very pleasing to the eye. So we have a really light row, we have a blue row, almost like a reddy purpley row. This is actually a duochrome at the bottom, and then we also have Christmas Magic, which is almost like a duochrome as well. It's like a blue shifty shade. It's really beautiful. And then you have also a brown row, which is a warm brown because you need those warm colors definitely during the holidays as well. And you also get some really beautiful shades in here. And they're almost hollowy because some of them are a little bit gritty, which is really nice. Overall, the Unhidden Beauty formula is it's amazing. It blends up beautifully, seamlessly, effortlessly, and I love this palette. You could do a very simple neutral look, take these with this and create a really easy neutral look. It's just very versatile. We did want to call this a sugar plum fairy look where it's kind of neutral with a pinky red outer corner, and then I just did a pop of color on the inner corner, and it's really fun. It's really pretty. It's really fun, it's really pretty, and it's very I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of options in this palette that you can create some really fun looks with it, even if you're just for me, this is a good mom palette because there's a lot of one and done shades that you can do in here if you're just the type of person who likes something a little pop in the crease and then a foil on your lid. There's so many options for that, which is why I designed this palette the way that I did. It's very mom friendly. Let's get into the eyeshadow tutorial, how I got this eyeshadow look, and I hope you guys like this tutorial. Leave me a comment down below your thoughts, and I can do some shorts videos as well with this eyeshadow palette if you guys want to see more looks with this as well. All right, so we're going to use the Spirit of Christmas palette today. We are continuing the eyeshadow journey with all of my holiday palettes, and this one is one that I curated with Unhidden Beauty. But if you haven't seen my entire holiday eyeshadow video, definitely go check that out because it's a really good one. So we're going to take a Sigma E40. This is a tapered blending brush. Yes, that's what it's called actually. We have the shade Sugar Cookie, which is actually kind of like a ballet pink. And I am going to make sure that I tap out my lid and we're just going to put this all across the lid of the eye. Ballet pink shade. It has a little bit of a tint to it, but not anything super over the top. And honestly, one of the reasons why I put this shade in this palette was so that it could make it really easy to blend out some of these darker shades in there. And then also if you just wanted like a wash of pink like this, and then maybe like a black eyeliner or using one of these foil shades, like you could totally do that. I'm going to be using my Sigma switch, just so you guys know. I mean, I use it in, if you guys are new here, that's what I use whenever I'm switching like shades and I'm using the same brush. I always just use my Sigma switch. And sometimes I'll use my Cinema Secrets and like spray it on there first. We have a Singe Beauty EO2. And we're going to use another matte shade. The top row is all mattes, and the rest of these are like foils and shimmers and duochromes. I did that on purpose because I really like foils and shimmers and duochromes. But we're going to dip into peppermint. This is actually almost like it's almost a red shade. And we're going to pop this on the outer corner. And it looks really nice with this ballet pink. Like, do I want to look like a sugar plum fairy today? I'm kind of thinking yes, because of the highlight and how blushy my cheeks are. I think we're going to use and make like a sugar plum fairy look today, which to me is just like a very pink eyeshadow look. We're placing this on the inner corner and we're blending it and diffusing it into the middle of the lid. And then we are just taking any excess shadow and shading the lower lash line. We're going to use the shade Frosting on a Singe Beauty EO1. And this is just a really pretty like ballet pink because I'm thinking like sugar plum fairy today. I don't know why. I'm just thinking sugar plum fairy. Probably because the one of the shades I was looking at is sugar plum, all on the inner corner. And my brush is not wet. Just throwing it out there because this is a really pigmented, like foily shade and very like bright. I feel like it's really opening up my eyes. We are going to use this shade right here called Present. It's like a purple shade, and we're going to place this like on the inner portion of the lid right here, like right in the middle, because it's a foil shade. So you just added a little pop of purple. I'm just going to take a powder brush and wipe this away. I am going to take a pencil brush and dip into Winter Sky. This is a matte blue, and I think this is going to be so pretty, just like popped right on the inner corners, like a little accent, like right there. That is really pretty. So there is an eyeshadow look with the Christmas Spirit palette. I'm going to put on my mascara and then we'll take a look at like my face and see what it looks like. Okay, here's the completed makeup look with the Spirit of Christmas palette. This is my custom curated eyeshadow palette from Unhidden Beauty. This is one that I designed myself and it is available on my Unhidden Beauty shop with the code StaciLR15. You can get 15% off Unhidden Beauty. It doesn't have to be this palette. It can be any palette that you want, even one that you create yourself. You guys can use the code StaciLR15 for 15% off, which is great. And these make really great Christmas gifts because you can custom curate a whole eyeshadow palette for the person that you are, making this for, or even if you want to make it for yourself. They're really, really fun. They have a really easily buildable tool. So definitely go check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, staying tuned to the end. I hope you consider subscribing if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that like button and leave me a comment down below. Which eyeshadow palette would you like to see me do a tutorial on? Thank you so much. I hope I get to see you guys in my next video. Bye!